What it do, what it do, what it do? Flight crew stand. I'm just playing. Yo, it's been a minute. But we're back, and if you're here for some more fuckery, let's just get right into it. Here we go. Up and
Working mother of four who's taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make. In fact, I have an amazing spouse who homeschools my children. But if my children were in daycare right now, who are you to tell me that I'm not a good mother?
I'm not telling you you're not a good mother.
Oh, you just asked who are taking care of my children. Would you ask a man that? Would you have asked a man that? If a man was standing here, would you have said, who's at home taking care of your kids? No, you wouldn't. You asked me that because I was a woman. That's anti-feminist.
Eventually.
Anti-feminist? Shit. You know, this may be crazy, but I think we should have more anti-feminists out there. Will I get canceled for that? Possibly.
Feminism as a whole might turn against itself just because of how hypocritical it is.
Hey, don't be smoking cigarettes if you're pregnant. What's wrong with you?
I'm not pregnant, I'm fat, you
Then she should still stop smoking cigarettes and maybe try to lose some weight as well.
You get some good pictures out here today?
Hey, at least you kept it above.
Too, if you want to take pictures.
Thankfully, my wife doesn't understand what you say.
That man was definitely lucky in this video. Maybe she should hold off on the English courses.
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
Anyone who works out.
Dad bod or fit bod?
You know, it's crazy, you know, and I kind of get what they're saying, bro, because, like, a lot of guys can, like, put their identity in, you know, going to the gym, listing man-made metal for really no reason at all, but to actually just aesthetically pump your muscles up, which has absolutely no functionality to the real world, so I absolutely get where she's coming from. But here's the deal, I mean, as a whole, this is what I'm talking about, like, women kind of can just cancel you out for literally anything. At the end of the day, that is a very healthy habit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, without, you know, obviously going to the extreme. I digress.
Fit bod.
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
Gym.
Oh, and speaking of which, she said, let's run that back. Let's run that back just to see the contradiction of these modern women. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Come on. You can do it. What the fuck's wrong with my mouse? What the fuck is going on?
Dad
There we go.
makes a guy undateable.
Anyone who works out.
Dad bod
Anyone
or
who
fit
works
bod?
out.
Fit bod.
And then she chooses fit bod. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't really listen to what these girls are saying. And plus, a lot of the time, like, online, a lot of these girls really just be trolling just to troll. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be making no sense, bro. So don't even trip about them.
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
Gym bros.
Dad bod or fit bod?
Fit. Fit, probably.
Hobby makes a guy undateable.
Oh, gym for sure.
Going to the
Right?
gym? Yeah.
Gym for sure.
No.
Dad bods or fit bods?
Fit bods.
That's
Then how the hell are they supposed to have fit bods if they're not going to the gym, or if they just naturally, you know, got it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? But all right, man.
fair. What hobby makes a guy undateable?
I think a gym bro.
Dad bod or fit bod?
Probably a fit bod.
How can they be fit without hitting the gym? They might need to rethink their answers.
How many guys do you think you get with in one day?
How many could I get? Minimum 5, max 10.
Oh, you put up Olympic numbers here. You didn't say that?
You want to fuck? It's immediate yes.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah. You want to yes.
Why ain't no way, boy?
I could do it right now.
Oh, say less.
You do that right now?
Yeah.
If you, like, hypothetically, but if I put it on a guy, you said that, he said yes?
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Yo, bro.
Do you want to?
No, but I'm friend.
Yep, exactly, bro. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, her friend, I was gonna say that her friend got it. She like that. She don't, bro. And a lot of girls be thinking they do got it like that, and they don't, and it shows. Hence, modern delusion.
Hey, he kept it real for the same way. I don't blame him.
at all.
All that confidence and energy just to get shut down.
There's so much talk about a woman's body, her choice, and like that.
Yeah.
My question is, if we give a woman the right to opt out of motherhood, should we also give a man the right to opt out of fatherhood and 18 years of child support?
I agree. Do you don't agree?
No, I don't know.
But if a mom walks into an abortion clinic and says, you know what, I'm not feeling this, and gets an abortion, the dad has no say, how come this mom can't, let's just say it's a one-night stand, just hypothetical, and the mom comes back to the dad and is like, hey, I'm pregnant. Why can't he opt out if she was able to say, hey, I don't want this baby? It's a double standard.
Well, he could obviously sign his rights away, but he cannot physically make
He can sign his rights away because he has to pay child support.
I mean,
he is legally bound by child support.
Honest, that's just the way it is.
I know, but do you think it's right?
You can't tell a woman to have an abortion. Like, that's it.
I know, but do you think it's right that a mom can say, I don't want this baby, but a dad never can?
I mean, I just think that's just the way it is.
But do you think it's
she
right?
Look, she's not answering the question, bro. And she's over here like, look, she's owning her, bro. And let's continue. Let's see if she's...
Yes or no? I don't think it's right. I think the whole system's...
We spend so much time talking about...
Damn, what's good with her eyes? Like, one eye's looking this way, and then the other eye's looking that way and stuff. Like what the fuck?
Woman's choice.
Right, but the man doesn't have one.
But my only point is, what reproductive rights does a man have?
None.
I don't see any counter to this argument at all. This is a win for men everywhere, only if they made this legal.
Is your life better? Are you happier? Is everything better now that you're slightly smaller than you were before?
Absolutely, and I'm not a little bit smaller, I'm a lot smaller. And I did do research into everything. I can still have kids, and that may not have happened if I had stayed the size I was. Like, my question to you is, can you honestly say that you are 100% happy and healthy? Like, you have no medical conditions whatsoever, you have no problems at all with your health?
I think it's really interesting that I feel like I need to justify my existence.
You asked her to justify her decision.
I asked her if she was happy. I didn't ask her to justify what her health issues now, or if there is any.
But have you got any health issues?
No, I'm perfectly happy.
Because if you're really healthy, do you have any joint issues, or so you're completely...
I swim 2.5 kilometres a day. I walk, I exercise all the time. I am in a synchronized swimming team.
I'm sorry, miss, but that double chin is not telling the same story you are. So I don't know. It's either this guy's lying or I don't know, man. Something's a little off.
And I really resent the fact that I have to actually justify my existence and my ability to live in the world in a bigger body.
It sounds like she's just jealous of the skinny girl and is too lazy to do the work.
Y'all, so this girl was like, any man in my life gotta be paying a bill. So I asked her, okay, what would you rather have? $500,000 or $700,000? She said, duh, $500,000.
She should never become an accountant, for obvious reasons.
How late is too late? I was 45 minutes late to a date once, and he was still there when I got there, and I was like, yuck.
That gave you the egg?
Yes. Because why are you still here?
Yeah, no, that's a fact, though. I gotta side with her on that, bro. Like, bro has zero self-respect for himself. Waiting 45 minutes? That's crazy, bro. So I gotta side with her on that.
Yeah.
That dude is a better man than most because he has the patience to stay there. You're the one who's terrible for being that late.
And I pray right now that you will break any stronghold of the enemy. I pray right now that you will set him free from the shackles of sin, Lord. And I pray that sin will have no dominion over him. And that right for you right now, I just bow your head and receive it like a... You tripping, Charlie. Watch out. Nah, you tripping. I'm about to pray for him. Come on, man. You tripping, man. Father in heaven, I pray for Julio right now. He just, willingly said that he wants to receive you, Lord. I pray right now that he will, feel touched by your Holy Spirit, Lord. I pray that Jesus Christ will come into his heart right now, Lord. I pray that you will do a mighty work in his heart, that you will do a permanent change in his heart right now. Philippians 1 says that he that began a mighty work in you will surely bring it to completion at the day of Jesus. So, Father, I pray right now that you will begin a mighty work in his heart, that he will receive the Holy Spirit, that the wind of heaven will breathe and touch him, Lord, that you will stir up the heavens, and that all the angels will rejoice for him, Lord. And I pray right now that you will break any stronghold of the enemy. I pray right now that you will set him free from the shackles of sin, Lord. And I pray that sin will have no dominion over him, and that right now he will be a free creature in Christ, and he will walk in the freedom of Jesus.
It seems kind of demonic that they're trying to stop this. Maybe he should pray for them as well.
Basically, a man wants to be a big man, he needs a big wallet.
Okay, and what else?
If a man wants to be dominant, he needs money.
Okay, go on.
If a man wants to be head of the household, he better be paying for that.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. It's just like, bro, like, these niggas that get work done, bro, like, they really should just go back to the person that they got that work done from and really demand a refund or take their ass to court because they be fucking them all the way up. God damn!
Because it's not his leadership skills that are doing it.
I'm noticing a theme here.
If a man wants you to take care of him, he better have the money to make sure that you have the energy to do so.
So it's just about money, is it? Okay.
If a man wants to be pampered, he better make sure that you don't need to spend your time working so that you can pamper yourself first during the day.
It's really nice to see that money is still the all-motivating factor in relationships, at least for some.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
At least for some, I'd say fucking most, bro. Look, statistically speaking, like, at least when we were talking about, like, relationships as in, like, marriage and stuff, like, most girls actually end up just settling for the guy that that wasn't their first choice. That's why there's such a term like never settle and all this bullshit in their thing because, first of all, the guy that it's their first choice is probably a guy that would never commit to them. So, times run up. Women tend to be on a faster biological clock. Men are on a biological clock too, but it's not nearly to the extreme as women. And they settle down with like their second, third option, fourth, fifth option, whatever. And at the end of the day, yeah, it's about fucking providing at that point because what else are you good for? When they can go out and at least get pumped by a guy that, is actually way more attractive than the guy that she settled down with. But the thing is that what she won't get from that same guy is what she really wants, which is commitment. So, I mean, that's age-old tale.
I think we can all very clearly see where this is going. But just to reiterate, what's it all about?
The answer will always be that he pays.
I notice with a lot of these takes that some of these individuals seem to have something in common. They don't want to be treated as equals. No, they want to be treated as better than their partner. And they feel, it seems, that the man should just be grateful for having a woman in his life. Well, I think a lot of men out there would be grateful for having an equal partner and not a sponge.
Feminism is all about women's supremacy, not women's equality. That's why
That's a good point though, bro. Like a lot of these chicks really do feel like they're doing a guy a service just for even just existing and actually being there. And granted, yes, technically with most girls, based off how many options guys have versus average girl versus the average guy and how many options, technically guys are a little lucky to actually be getting a chance, and that's kind of the energy they put off. But at the end of the day, another thing that they didn't really think about is that a lot of guys, especially nowadays, are okay with being alone, and they're okay with just having their peace and stuff. So if they miss those feelings and you're in the picture and those feelings are gone, then guess who else is gonna be gone? Your ass. So I don't know, man.
Should black women marry for love?
Rest in peace.
Or should black women marry for resources?
A combination of both.
No. What's primary?
Guess it depends on the person.
No. What's primary? Don't play with me. Put them in order, please.
He was not going for no shit.
Don't play the it depends gray game. I don't do that.
Well, it does depend on person. For me, it would be resources, then love.
I said in general. Okay. I said black women. I didn't say you.
So then in general, I don't know. I guess the average woman would marry for love.
Okay, so in general, black women should marry for resources. How old are you?
27.
Right. So are you prepared to marry a 45-year-old?
No.
Well, then you don't want to marry for resources.
Seems like she has a lot of thinking to do, and maybe some rearrangement of her priorities as well.
I'll tell you right now, if you got a man who pays all the bills, your job is very easy. Cook, clean, suck, shut the and y'all can call me a pick-me all you want to. Some of y'all be signing up to be baby mama number 5 for a dude who ain't never paid a bill in his life. I don't think you have room to talk about me, ma'am. I'm sorry. Your judgment can't be trusted.
It's not a hard job at all. Some of y'all are missing out on a lot.
I popped my balloon. First of all, let me say, she fire for real. Like, I love her eyes. I love the style, the swag, everything. Except I listen to my intuition.
Okay.
I feel like you have a kid. Am I wrong?
I have a daughter.
I knew it. I knew it, and I just couldn't get past that. But
Man,
I
the coolest girl on that Pop the Balloon show is the host by far, man. Like the Pop the Balloon show, I really can't stand that. And plus, I don't understand why guys and girls alike put themselves in a situation to be like critically, harshly judged like that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't. Okay, you could pay me to be on that show. I'd be on that show for an M. I'd take an embarrassment for an M. Because I already know I'd get up on that shit looking goofy as fuck. Be like, all right, shit, man. You know, I already know what time it is, nigga. I'm about to walk up in this room. They're probably going to give me a chance, but they're going to find one little thing about me, and it's a wrap. Then one girl pop that balloon, then it's bop, 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 bop. That's how that's going to be like.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, you know.
For sure.
It's a good intuition he got, because how do you sense that?
I pop my balloon. I love the fact that you my age. I love women my age. But at the same time, singer, songwriter, I've been in the music game for a minute. I'll just leave that at that. But also, you look like you've been playing dudes for a long time.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
You can't assume.
Nah. Am I wrong, though?
No. I mean, yes, you're
You
definitely
said, no,
wrong.
no,
My
wrong.
fault, my fault. Yeah,
you
no,
look
you're
like
definitely
you've been
wrong.
trouble for, you've been breaking hearts and everything like that. So
I'm a genuine person. I got an amazing heart. I treat guys like how I want to be treated.
for some reason, I don't believe it. But
I'm sorry that you feel that way. That means you're insecure within yourself.
I'm not insecure, but it's all good.
Mm.
Just my intuition. Because you 38 and you fine and somebody should have, you know, swept you up already. So
I don't even think it's intuition at this point. This man has to be a mind reader.
Hey.
Oh, okay, so the wife wakes up before her husband to make his breakfast and pack his lunch. She needs to stop babying him because he needs some responsibility. But if a husband were to do the same exact thing for his wife and wake up before her to pack her lunch and make her breakfast, you have it so good. You have the best husband ever. Yeah, the double standard. And I think a certain gender may be a little entitled.
A certain gender is definitely a bit entitled. And spoiler alert, it's not men.
You literally just told me I couldn't do it without your income.
Yeah, a mom and a dad, not just a mom. There's no divorce. We took vows. We took vows.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, and we've been in marriage counseling for 2 years. 2 years. Communication just isn't there. You're not communicating bills. You got the car repossessed.
You're not communicating bills. That's all you need to hear right there. You're not communicating bills. That's all we need to hear right there, man. For real, like
It's all good now. Like
No, it's not all good now. I'm not happy. I've told you over and over, I'm not happy. I want out of this marriage. I'm not happy, and I feel obligated to stay with you because you're quote unquote the good guy. Yeah, you don't beat on me, but financial abuse is financial abuse, right?
I'm not financially abusing you at all. I just pay the bills.
Okay, well I pay the bills too, but nobody should be obligated just because we signed a contract to be together.
It's not a freaking contract. It's vows in front of the Lord.
Okay, but listen, the Lord wouldn't condone any of this, right?
The Lord says we shall honor each other through sickness and in health.
This gotta be a joke.
Richer and
This
poorer
gotta be
till
a
death
skit.
do us part.
I want you to know that yes,
It's
I do
gotta be
love
a
you,
skit.
and I'm thankful for everything that you've ever done for me and the kids, okay? But there comes a time in people's lives that we've got to move on. And this is the time. We're growing apart.
And that's exactly why growing apart, same, like, that's exactly why niggas don't get married, bro. Like, because literally, she said it. He hasn't done really anything wrong except maybe getting the car repossessed once or something. And right now, he's currently still paying the bills. She's thankful for everything that you've done for the kids. And I'm thankful for everything you've done for myself, the kids, the family. But it's just time that we just move on. We just have grown apart. And that's that singular sentence and phrase and line that a lot of niggas get hit with. And get hit with the WAP. And then they get hit with the WAP in court. With some other shit too. And that's why people don't want to get married, bro. At least through the state. If you are going to get married, yeah, just do the vows in front of the Lord, right? You know, through the church, whatever, mosque, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But through the state? Yeah, nah, bro. Like, it's just at this point, bro, in 2025, idiotic, bro.
We're not the same people. We've been to marriage counseling. We've exhausted every avenue. Okay? What are we teaching our kids? To just stay in a relationship that's not working? They see it.
I don't see anything. They see a mom and dad hustling their butts off to make stuff happen all the time.
But you literally just told me I couldn't do it without your income.
Yeah, a mom and a dad, not just a mom.
Oh my God.
I hope he finds a real woman who knows what it means to be a wife, because she is not the right one.
Yo. How y'all doing? What's your name? Y'all sisters? What's your name?
I'm Unity.
Unity? TC?
Cali.
Unity. Cali? Where y'all from? Here?
Michigan.
You from Michigan? I'm from Detroit. Y'all mind if I will grab one of you? Who's single? You single? She's single? You got something going on? Yeah. Unity, you think I can grab your number?
I don't know what you think.
What kind of
shit is that,
He's shaking the glass for you?
Oh God, what kind of shit is that?
I don't think so. I don't really give my number out like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, well, bet. It was nice to meet y'all. For sure.
Bro, they be looking stupid, bro, because like I swear, and I've had this happen to me like countless times, where you can tell they regret kind of rejecting you in the moment. Like you can tell they kind of do it as like a defense mechanism off top, but then like after the fact, when you kind of read their emotion or their face, it seems like they're more hurt about rejecting you than you being rejected. You get my drift? I'm sure you guys know if you guys been there.
Thought they was young.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Actually, give me a second. What's your name again?
Now they're coming back? Now they're coming back? They were not acting like that earlier when he was trying to get to know them.
See, that's why, and that right there, bro, is why, like, honestly, like, probably for a lot of you guys out there, like, the times you've been rejected really was like, man, the man upstairs is really looking out, man. For real, like, there's things you just don't know, man. Especially when it comes to these modern females, man. Like, there's just things you don't know, and at the end of the day, they all kind of the same, bro. Keyword, the modern ones, not you know, regular joints.
Date, but like, it's because, you know, I ain't take you on a date in a minute.
And now you're asking me to pay for half of the date. I don't understand.
Am I wrong? I just told you I ain't got it.
You're hella wrong. It was $24.
Right, you can
You're trying to save $12?
You can't send me half? It's just Chipotle, like you can't just send me half?
It's just Chipotle. It's not going to make you any broker or any richer by buying Chipotle.
I was really going to use the 12 and put some gas in my car and stuff like that, because I still got to take you back home, and I ain't really got it like that.
Okay, but you knew all these things, so if that was the case, live up under your means and stay home.
So, is you going to send me the 12 or not? I don't want to...
Absolutely not.
So you're just going to eat the food I bought and...
Let's make this make sense. Yeah, because you asked me on a date. Let's make this make sense.
I never asked you on a date.
You would have still needed to eat. You would have still needed to drive your car wherever you were going, so you would have had to use your own money. Or were you going to just use me to, like, I'm confused.
Nah, I was going to take you out. You feel me? Just to, like, it's the thought that counts.
So
like,
I basically took myself out.
No, I took...
Every case she's using against him can be used against her. Just saying.
What did it take for... True.
I'm gonna let you take me out on a date, but I'm gonna see where you take me.
What spots is off limits since you got all these high demands?
I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory.
Why? Ain't nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, if it's connected to the mall.
What type of restaurants you want to go to?
Of course I want to go to like Steak 48.
What do you bring to the table?
I bring lip gloss, my cell phone, and perfume.
So basically you bring nothing.
I bring another man to the table that's gonna pay for everything.
Since you got in this car, basically, that's all you keep talking about. It's money, money, money.
Okay, I like money.
Say you literally like start falling in love with this dude, but you find out like, you know, he might can't go to Chanel, he might can't buy you Louis Vuitton, but he could, you know, treat you good as a man to a woman, you know what I'm saying?
But he can't provide.
Yeah, he can't provide you this unnecessary luxuries that you want, bro. Like, see, that's why, man, like, it's straight, bro. It's just, like, it's just nah, bro. Ain't feeling it.
I'm not saying he can't buy, but maybe he can't buy you luxury stuff and take you shopping.
I'm sorry, Bookie, but you gotta go.
Nope, she's gotta go. Because women like her who only focus on money can never truly give you real love.
Do you think height matters in a guy?
Yeah, I would say that between my height or taller.
So it does matter?
Are you putting me on a scale?
Yes. All right, Miles Morales, it's the girl's turn.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. Y'all got it.
You know what else is your bad? Your calorie surplus. So cut down.
She should have stepped on it. Maybe that man next to her will only date women who weigh less than him.
I don't date somebody that's over 30. An attractive woman that's over 30 and that's single, to me, is problems. Why are you single?
Yes.
You've had probably too many experiences with men, so you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage that I don't deserve to have to deal with. The older one gets, if they're not locked into a growth mindset early, able to take constructive criticism and pivot and want to be right, they're not going to change the older they get. They get more stuck in their ways, more brazen. They really think that they be telling people, but I'm like, but you're lonely. All right, strong woman.
It's one of these things where like you come to that realization that this works for you and this doesn't, and like, can you take that feedback and understand? Because as men, we have to do that.
You heard it here first. Just because the woman is older doesn't always mean that they are the wisest. They might have a lot of problems, and that can be the reason behind them being so single.
This is a PSA for all my 20-something girly pops out there dating men 10 years older than them. Yeah, he's dating you not because you're emotionally mature for your age. He's dating you because he's emotionally immature for his age, and no women his age want to date him. Hope that helps.
Or maybe all the women his age are washed up, you know, because it's just like, it's not the same. A 30-year-old man is not the same as a 30-year-old woman, not even remotely. It's like, it's about the same as, I guess, here to Pluto. It's not the same at all, bro. It's like a dude at 30, if he's put in the work, is really actually getting into the good part of his life, bro. Unless the nigga was like a draft pick for the NFL, NBA, a fucking rapper in his 20s, bro. Most guys, the average guy, they're gonna have, if they put in work, get established in their careers, they're gonna have a better time in life later on in life, rather as opposed to like when they're 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. And that's only exceptions to the niggas who are in the league and shit like that. Then those people, they get their shit up front. But most people who aren't a professional athlete or didn't blow up as a rapper or whatnot or whatever you have it, they're gonna have their time later in life, i.e., their life really starts at like 30 type shit, like the kind of male advantage thing. And I kind of believe in that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't apply to every male because everyone's different. And ultimately, there's some guys that their best times would definitely be like in college, high school, maybe their 20s in general, and then they just fall off. So it just depends. It's situational. But generally speaking, though, most women, their best time by far, easy, where they're going to get the most sexual attention from men, is going to be between the ages of around 18 and 25.
Says the woman who got rejected by multiple men who are way more mature than her. Better luck next time.
Babe, I have a card trick. Mm-hmm. Just pick any card. Mm-hmm. I can guess which one it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is it 4 hearts?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, you see? Now here, try me again. You shuffle the cards.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you pick any card you want.
Bro, you're showing them the cards, nigga.
Is it... Ooh, I try to read in your eyes. Is it 4 of hearts?
Yeah.
You see, magic.
Are you still 4 of hearts?
No, check.
Legend says she's still confused about how we did the magic trick.
I saw someone saying that the reason women struggle more with body image is because men have like multiple steps before they are considered fat, and women are either fat or skinny, and there's no in between.
Bullshit. Niggas, guys, bullshit, bro. That you guys are the ones that have multiple steps. Most guys just are brutally judged, even if they aren't fat. Like, look at this, someone like myself, man. I don't look too bad. I wouldn't say I'm the best. I'm like a 6 out of 10. But someone like myself would get harshly judged, tremendously judged more than even an obese woman. I'm just keeping it a buck. It's just the world we live in, because it's okay to shame and judge me, but it's not okay to talk crap about that, that girl that's obese and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the world we live in, man.
I personally disagree. I think society's standards for men's bodies is equally, if not worse, than women's. Now, hear me out. When we look at men in pop culture, who do we see on the screen? We see extremely jacked, muscular men with low body fat. Here's one example, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. Another example, Thor, Chris Hemsworth, absolutely massive traps climbing out of his body, biceps bulging. And we have Baywatch's Zac Efron, more of the same. These are the men that teenagers look up to, and I think it's a huge problem because what do all of these people have in common? They are all not natural. They're all taking some sort of steroids, some sort of performance enhancing drug. Zac Efron himself has admitted to taking like prescription diuretics. Now when you compare this to the women in Hollywood, yes, they're all beautiful, extremely skinny, probably starved themselves to get there. But I do believe that most of them are natural. I do not believe that many of these women on screen are taking performance-enhancing drugs that negatively affect their health. In other words, their bodies are achievable naturally, while the standards for men's bodies are not.
See, now women can stop playing the victim when it comes to body image.
So who gets to keep an engagement ring if the wedding is called off? Well, that is what the highest court in Massachusetts was asked to decide, with a $70,000 ring at the center of that dispute. The court ultimately ruled last week that an engagement ring must be returned to the person who purchased it. It ended a 6-decade state rule that required judges to try to identify who was to blame for the end of the relationship.
This is the type of news that makes you feel less worried about getting married.
How you doing? You look amazing. I said, how you doing? You look amazing.
Who you?
What you mean? Why you being so rude? I'm good. You have a nice day.
There we go.
Y'all know we don't tolerate no disrespect. Yeah, I'm good. Have a nice day.
Cool. You said no the first time, and now you're coming back just because he has a car? That's pretty shallow if you ask me.
His birthday contribute to my birthday dinner. Ooh. I invited 10 people. We were all just having a good time, you know, just ordering drinks and food. And then the bill came. The bill was $4,600.
$4,600? Oh, hell no. What the hell was y'all ordering? And what's the name of that goddamn restaurant? Cause I need to make sure that I can bypass that.
Oh, what? But he literally pitched in $18.
Oh.
Well, hell, Victor, I need to hear this. Tell me your part.
Okay. Victor, I hope your ass wasn't eating up some and didn't pay.
Okay, well, let me tell you the truth. So basically, she went to a restaurant that she can't afford, and other people were there with ordering steaks, lobster tails, all that. And I looked at the menu. I knew I wasn't finna buy all that. So I bought calamari and a Sprite for $18. And that's what I gave her, and she looked at me crazy, and I looked at her crazy right back. Because I'm the only one with sense, baby.
Okay, Victor, you do got a point. Order within your goddamn budget. Case closed. Girl, your have been read your rights.
I made a video talking about how me personally, would not move in with a man if I was going to have to split the rent bill down the middle. And it went so viral. And I just want to address angry men that are like, septum ring theory, you're a lesbian, you probably drive a Subaru Outback, and you have daddy problems. It's
definitely,
like, really
she definitely drives the Subaru Outback. She definitely probably drives the Subaru Outback. And she's definitely like a 4 out of 10.
Serious? And let me tell you guys something. Shock, horror, surprise. When my mother married my dad, he said, I know I love you because I want to take care of you. And they've been married and they are so happy and they are, yes, each other's best.
And then look at that terrible tattoo on her arm. I'm just going to keep it a buck, bro. Like, look, man. You got on the internet, you on the internet, I'm on the internet to get roasted, she's on the internet to get roasted. Look, you ain't it. So quit talking like you are. That's the problem with most of these chicks, is like they just don't, I don't know what they see in the mirror, but you know, I guess delusion can be healthy because it's either that, be delusional, or be depressed all the time, right? Because most of these girls, they only got 2 options. That or that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just not that. And they're not going to try to put the work in to be that. I don't know where I was getting with that, but off that.
Friends, and obviously they have a joint bank account, but my dad has always provided for that woman. My dad has built that woman a house with his bare hands. So if you think that you're going to get me to settle for anything less than what I've watched my dad do for my mom, don't hold your breath.
In these clips, what I'm basically witnessing is women who think they're entitled to all the money they can get. I'm sorry to break the news to them, but that's not how this world works. If you want a lot of money and your bills to be paid, then you need to get something that's called a job. It's a popular thing nowadays. Everyone's trying them, and they should too. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha.
Yeah, nobody's gonna do that. And I'll be the first to tell you, I am not an alpha male. You know what? There's really no point in reading these fucking comments. I mean, it's just some more bullshit, guys. Like, I don't know what else to really say. Man, it's like to the point now, like where you just kind of just like, you don't even really get mad at it. You're just like, these chicks is gonna just do what they gonna do, man. And just at this point, they just telling themselves, give you more knowledge, ammunition, and to know what type of girls to essentially avoid. So use this as educational and entertainment purposes. Yeah, it's your boy DD signing off, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.